Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I have two topics. First off, we have a couple of common bases in Legend League, which kind of looks annoying, but as soon as you know how to attack them, they're not as annoying anymore. I will show you guys a couple of bases which you can triple easily by yourself after watching this video. What we're trying to talk about as well is going to be the next update. I have no clue what is going on. I have the nice possibility basically to speculate about the next update and kind of like try to remember what happened the last couple of years, always in the spring update, and let's see what we're coming up with. So that's kind of the topic for this video. I hope you guys will enjoy it. And those are a couple of highlights of my streams. Even though I'm not streaming anymore in English, I'm still streaming every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from 8 to 10 p.m. CET. So if you want to watch a couple of live attacks, make sure to check them out, even if you cannot understand them and if you just want to watch a couple of nice attacks. But let's get into the first attack, and this one is a base which is getting more and more popular right now. Sorry. So kind of the key to a lot of bases like this are most of the time charging into the town hall, especially if you're going in with hybrid. The reason for this is that if you're charging in from the other side, the town hall that far on the outside, it's super risky to get the town hall. So this is what we're doing over here. We're starting off with our queen charge on the right side, kind of early into the king, trying to lure the enemy traps. This is key on this one. 99% of the time, you will have a tornado trap in front of the town hall. Most of the time, you do not need your wall breakers. We'll come to that in a second, but always make sure that you trigger this tornado trap. Otherwise, this tornado trap will rotate your queen into the town hall, will lure the enemy clan castle, and your entire attack is messed up. So this is kind of the secret in attacking those bases. Use a couple of wall breakers if you need to trigger the trap. That's no problem at all. After doing this, we're adding the ram to the party. Why are we doing this exactly? There's a single fern tower right behind the town hall, and the other times it's kind of around the town hall. So with this ram, you have additional tanking power to get through the main part kinda and get deeper into the base, and then you can use afterwards a couple of wall breakers. This leads you a little bit deeper into the base, and you have nice tanking since you cannot switch the clan castle filling, which means you always have your Yetis. Most of the time, you do not need any any Yeti blimp, for example, in those attacks. You just need to power up the queen and make sure that she's surviving. Exactly that is the queen doing in this case. She's surviving for a long time. Now she's going into the inner core of this base, trying to take out the multi-inferno tower. Meanwhile, our miners and hawkers are pushing through the core of this base. The last heal spell for everything, and now the queen can even reach the multi-inferno tower. So like I said, this is kind of the key in those teaser style bases, if you can reach the tower from the outside. There are a couple of different versions of this base, obviously, and sometimes you can not reach the tower from the outside. So a base like this, we will come into the next attack. For this one, this is kind of the secret and behind if you're attacking with Queen Charge Hybrid. You can do that with Queen Charge or like with Yeti Smash in general as well, because you can easily take care of the town hall and then getting into the base kind of on the left or right side of the base with the jump spell or whatever. Then you have on the back end different siege machines. Always remember, the key for Legend League is having different siege machines with you. Since we tripled the first base, let's take a look at the next base, and this is one of the Stephanie bases. This base is insanely popular right now in Legend League, and if you can master how to triple those bases, you will get a huge push in your rankings. So how exactly do you triple? And there are a couple of different versions of this base, and I would tell you guys exactly on what you have to take a look at. So first thing, it depends on the positioning of the bottom two single inferno towers. If they're kind of close to the town hall, like on this one, they won't be able to reach into the long channel at the bottom. This means you do not have to invest the Yeti blimp kind of early on, because basically there's no reason for it. Like in this base, there's no reason for me to take out the single inferno tower, because the single inferno tower won't be able to reach my queen. This is kind of key to identify the range of the single inferno tower. Next thing for me is just charging with my queen into the long channel. I have 3 rages of all to support my queen. And the next step seemed kind of risky to maybe a lot of you guys. The next step is basically, after killing the CC, is to start from the bottom of the base with your hybrid. This sounds risky, but no. There's a stupid overpowered mechanic in the game, which is called Yeti blimp right now, which can kill the Town Hall whenever you want to. And this is a thing which, in my opinion, needs to be nerfed like 100%. I don't know if it's the damage multiplicator or anything to the Town Hall of the Yeti mites, but this should not be a possibility. Having just the Yeti blimp killing the Town Hall without any support, like without any rages, to me just sounds not fair. You can enter on the other side of the base without having the risk of a 1-star. This is the thing which I'm abusing right now. I just hope that it's getting nerfed, because this is just straight up not good in my opinion. But well, this is what I'm doing right now, just sending in the Yeti blimp, and as soon as you think, okay, there might be danger for the Yeti blimp, just use the warden ability. Just use the warden ability and you basically do not care anymore. Now the Yeti blimp is coming in, getting up a black mine, and even though there are a lot of black mines and the Yeti blimp dies, it still can't get rid of the Town Hall because of the Yeti mites are so strong. In addition to that, you have just the Yetis now helping, supporting the troops and helping with the tanking. And since there are so many black mines, it's basically no problem. Like the Yeti blimp died, but the Yetis in there are still tanking. And this is kind of the key in this moment. Queen still alive on the right side, King on the outside still alive. Royal Champion cleared out the single Inferno Tower, and this means this is going to be another 3 for us. Like I said, this to me is completely stupid that the Yeti blimp is that strong right now. If you can take out single Inferno Towers or Inferno Towers in general, that's totally fine. But clearing out the Town Hall without having to invest a rage spell, to me, sounds strange. This shouldn't be a mechanic which is in the game, especially on Yeti's measure attacks. You can see that kind of often, that people are coming from the opposing side of the base, then just like sending in the blimp afterwards, even if the attacks seem to fail. But now, let's get back to the update. I got asked in my live stream, iTzu, what do you think is going to happen in the next update? And taking a step back, taking a look at the last couple of years, always in the spring split, we had kind of like a structure, let's put it like this, which was coming up. So first off, we had a couple of hero, troop, building level upgrades, and I will talk about today what I think is going to happen in the next update. First off, I think a couple of buildings will get the new level. First, I think the Arch Tower for 100% will get the new level. Sweeper might be, Bomb Tower, and Mortar. Those will be the buildings which I think will get a new level. What exactly are the buildings? The troops, sorry. What exactly are the troops which are getting a new level? So let's get through those troops one by one. I will try to explain to you guys why I think which troop will get a new level. And then we'll talk about the spells and the siege machines, right? This sounds good. So there are a lot of troops which are available right now, and a couple of troops already got a new level on Town Hall 13. Obviously, those won't get a new level. Then, balance-wise, we have to take a look at, but let's get through every single troop one by one. So, I think Barbarians and Archers might get a new level. There was not a new level for a long time for them. The Giants, I don't really think there's going to be a new level. The Goblins might be. Wall Breakers, nope, because there was already. Same with the Loons, same with the Wizards, same with the Healers, same with the Dragons. P.E.K.K.A. might get a new level, even though I personally hope it's not going to happen. I don't think there's a Bay Dragon level. There is not going to be E-Drag or Minor level, or I think Yeti won't get a new level either. Minion could be there around. I don't think there's gonna be the Hawk Rider. There might be a new Valkyrie level, even though I would hate to see it personally. There might be a new Golden level because she's basically useless right now. New Witch level, I don't really see it. New Hound level, most likely. New Boulder level, I don't really think so. Ice Killer might be the case. The spells, I think there might be new, I don't know, Lightning level. I don't really see why not. Heal spell, not really. Ground is strong enough. Rage spell, I don't really think so. There's not really, like, I feel like Rage could be too strong easily. There's no new jump. I don't think Freeze needs a new spell level. There might be, but I don't really think it's needed. I don't think there's a new Clone. There might be new Poison. I don't think there's a new Earthquake because of like how it works like. There might be a new Haste. I don't think there's gonna be a new Skeleton because that's already like in the game on Town Hall 13. And I don't think that bats get a new level because they're already strong enough. So those are kind of my predictions, troop and spell wise. But now, obviously, there are a couple of more things left, which means, for example, the siege machines where I think that the ram, the blimp, and the slammer all could get a new level, even though I think it's critical because those siege machines can get donated to lower town levels, and those are making it really easy for them. So I don't really know how this will work. We have to see that. The siege machines, I'm not really having an opinion since I'm only playing Town of 13. On Town of 13 itself, ram, siege, the ram itself could get a buff, in my opinion. The slammer maybe as well, even though I think the blimp is strong enough, and I don't think Berg is getting a level either. And on the heroes, it kind of depends on how much money Supercell wants to make, because I think heroes are always important income for Supercell regarding the money, but at the same time, I feel like balance-wise, the tech is strong enough, right? So I don't think new hero levels would be needed. So those are kind of my predictions for the next update. Let me guys, what you think, are those predictions kind of correct, or what do you guys think? And most of the time there was a new feature in the spring update as well. So what do you guys think we will see over there? Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I will hopefully guys catch you back tomorrow for another video. Until then, see you guys.